Do-do-do-do.
Hello everyone, I've started recording by the way, you two. Welcome to the Defense PRs. Today I'm joined by Faulty
Hello.
and Helix.
Hello there.
He's been weird today, and that's alright. Let me get everything sorted. Stop fucking pinging me, that's probably gonna show up now. Alright, so,
Ping.
this is very late, but it's fine.
What do you mean late? It's only week 3.
Don't... by the way, can one of you find the notes that we took down, because that'd be useful. Cool. Great. Love these two.
Alright, no, I'll go find it, my friend.
Thank you.
I'm using my pure memory for this.
He's using his memory. Okay, these are not scuffed at all. So I want to give a big shout out to Malcolm and Nala for doing a lot of the helping. Malcolm first set up the... Why am I calling him Malcolm? He goes by MC now. MC. He set up all of the docs. He put everything into a doc. Stop pinging me. Anyway. Where are these notes? I'm gonna pause. Alright, sorry about that. I was just sorting everything out. I've got everything now. I've got my notes on the side so I can see what we talked about. We won't just be going off the notes that we wrote down. We'll also be freeballing because our opinions may have changed. Yeah. We wrote these like what feels like a month ago. It wasn't a month ago, it was like a couple of weeks ago.
It was a month ago.
And for some of us at 4 AM.
Some of us at 4 AM, many of us at 4 AM. But
not my problem.
Half of us at 4 AM. But I think we should kick it off with number 16, which is Brother Kwan's friend. It is Ant. I can magic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I hope
Ant's
this is all
team.
good. Ant's team. Ant's team is fun. I do like this team. Chimpow Line Bundle was very funny. I don't know if it's any good. We'll be pretending like we haven't seen 2 games from each players, because that's what draft PRs are. I'll take off to Faulty, you go now. You speak now.
Yeah. So first of all, there's just 2 things I want to point out about this draft. Who let you get Chien Pao bundle? And then why did you go double ice? I have no idea what made you.
We let this happen.
We literally let this happen.
Yeah, but first of all, why did we let bundle fall that far?
Many things have happened that we should not have let happened in this draft, which you will see later on.
Either way, we left bundle there.
We
I'm
left
not entirely
Cinderace
sure
there.
that was the best choice. Yeah, but Cinderace is like a fine round 3 pick.
Garbage.
It's like something that I would like if it gets further than round 3. I think there's issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
we don't have the points on the doc because we're too lazy to sort that out. I'm not going to pause to do that because no one cares. Just look at the docs.
But either way, it's a fine team. It's fine. I just don't think it works that well together. Like you've got Court Chain Cinderace with like Webb's Ariados. Like
yeah, let me.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to bring Ariados much, but let me go over the doc notes I said. Pretty damn good.
Every week.
I don't think he's right. That doesn't matter. I said that he's got pretty damn good offensive pressure. I think having like 2 ends of the spectrum of ice types, like one insane physical attacker and one insane special attacker with Terra Bundle, and Terra Pal, obviously not Terra Pal, Normal Pal. Jesus Christ, never saying Terra Pal again. That is nightmare fuel.
Terra Power can't hurt you. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist yet. A fighting type could improve his team a lot. I feel like Diancie's going to Terra fighting a bit. Which...
I have a sneaking suspicion that this DNC will secretly get a 6-0 one of these weeks.
That would be crazy if Diancie got a 6-0 week 2 against some team that's higher.
Well,
than
I didn't say that.
That would be kind of weird. What else did I say?
If it does happen, credit me though.
Hazards are pretty low. You got Donphan, you got Euxie. It's okay. Wheezing as well. It's okay. It's definitely not anything like major. Bundle does not like hazards being up, so Donphan being your only removal with how slow it is a bit tough.
Oh, and Cinderace.
Cinderace counts, but that means you can't play hazard game, which is fine with this team, I guess, because you got no spikes. Have you got spikes?
You don't need hazards when you have Chien Pao bundle. You are the hazard.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Momentum's pretty high, but I fuck the momentum here. You got Ehmcee, Right and Wash, Cinderace, and Bundle. Sick momentum team. You got Memento on Ariados and Weezing as well, if you really want to kill yourself, which is hype. I think that's about it. Is there anything else you two want to add?
It's got fine
Loses to rock
priority.
type.
Okay.
You both spoke at the same time. Who wants to go first?
Helix after you.
Yeah, Helix.
I said it loses to rock types.
It does lose to rock types. Look at that rock resist. It is Donphan, and that is it. If Diancie is not Terra fighting, Terra ground, big issue.
Yeah.
You play
So-
Glamora, you lose to a Glamora. Scarf Glamora absolutely has no switch-ins on this team.
Nope.
Imagine Scarf Glamora with Stealth Rocks, you just lose.
Yeah, it would be difficult.
Scarf to rocks. It's a great strat.
That's not what he meant. Alright. Faulty, you got any last words before we kill Ant and move on to the next person?
Yeah, no, it's just a bit frail for me. I don't think your bulk at the bottom end of there carries it. Your top end threats are just not. They're just too
They
frail
just
to work
die.
together. Yeah.
Those are very yeah. Alright.
Agree.
Alright. And here with 15 we have Sanko. Sanko's team. I feel really bad for putting Terra Superior, Terra Sneasler at 15. But this
I don't.
team, he doesn't. After you see like the cool 3 offensive mons at the top, the 2 defensive mons at the bottom end of the top, it's 2 bug types, a Talonflame and a Giraffe. Now, I don't know about you two, but I do not fuck with giraffes.
No, I don't fuck giraffes either. But
That's not what I said.
Refrain from fucking giraffes.
So,
the main thing is
Here in
the main thing
WPF
is-
defense, we do not fuck giraffes. I will
Oh, you do,
make that.
but we don't.
We do not. This is
You
not
do.
some-
We don't.
Look,
Hey now.
look, to each their own. Anyway, more importantly, the point is there just isn't much offense here.
Well,
Like,
we
it's
can't
like-
really
it's
say
like-
that when there's a fucking Curon Black Sneasler. But let's
Yeah,
take a
okay,
look at the
it's
special
superior.
offense. It's superior.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
no, you're right. No, Tinglu counts. Tinglu.
No, it doesn't.
Tinglu
it's
with
like-
that 55 special attack. Nice.
Galvantula
wait, no
counts
special
more than
defense.
Tinglu does.
Oh, you thought it said special defense. No.
Yeah, I thought you
did
said
not.
special offense, and I was about to rip you a new one.
No.
No, this is awful. This special offense is like,
It's like you play a grass resist that like is neutral to a lot of Superior's good terrors. It becomes really, really tough. If you play something with raw and good spit F, like a Mandibuzz, I mean, you've got a Curon Black. I'm saying Mandibuzz because I've got Mandibuzz and it's on my brain.
Wait, can I say something?
No. Anyway, move it.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Alright, 2 things. 1, loses to rock types again.
Why do we
2,
do this?
Never run Flare Blitz, only run Brave Bird on Talonflame.
Hey, remember that. Real ones know. This team not weak to Ghost. This is the last time we will be saying this in this whole draft.
Weak to flying, though.
Weak to flying. How does
and
one
that
do
won't
this?
be the last time we say that.
This will not be the last time we say this. Weak to fire. Your fire resist. They're alright. Anyway,
They're better than the flying resist.
should we move on to the next team at 14? Or is there? We should probably look at the notes that we made. Yeah. What do we say about Sanko? Let's find Sanko.
There wasn't really much offense. Like we said that, like,
Yeah.
aside from Curon Black and Sneasler, where is your immediate offense?
Yeah, we said why is your best special attacker Curon Black?
Which admittedly-
I didn't even know Karen Black could go special.
Yeah, it's got 120 special attack.
Yeah,
Wow.
but then you're not using the 170
Base attack.
physical attack.
Yeah,
So-
like this team loses to Tornadus very, very easily. If Curon Black doesn't get a skill shot up or whatever it gets, I don't fucking know. This monster shit. It becomes real difficult. It's not shit.
Yeah.
I like Curon
And
Black.
Dragon Dance is banned, so good
Dragon
luck.
Dance is banned. Alright.
But
I
you
think
want to
that's
listen? Mirror
Mirror Herb is allowed.
Good luck.
Good luck. Alright, are we ready to move on to the next team?
Yes, sir.
Did you pause?
Next up we have a fairy. A fairy's got a really cool team. So let's talk about their top 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count. Let's talk about that top 7.
And Cresselia.
That's not on. Let's talk about Zamazenta Crown and Ogerpon. Very
Yeah,
cool
they're-
mons.
Never mind the top 7. Like, I love Zamazenta. Alright. Zamazenta's fantastic. The defense boost, the body press now, the heavy slam. Fantastic.
How-
Not a steel type, but fantastic. But I'm glad you got Metagross to go with it.
Yeah, having a second steel type, even though that you stole a steel type from the limited pool of steel types, which everyone hates you for, and you should not feel good about it. It's good that you did that.
No, I think it's based. Make sure no one else can get steel type. It's fantastic.
If you haven't got Orthworm or some shit steel type on your team, then are you really part of Powder Dex?
But truthfully, I'm a huge fan of Terra Ogerpon Grass.
Terrapon Grasses, I think it's a hidden gem.
It's crazy.
I don't
like-
think it's as cool as like Water Pond, Fire Pond with like not having the mask. Like the plate boosts on every move you do.
Okay, but the versatility in the item is hugely underrated in my opinion. Like
I
the
fe-
fact
I-
that you could run Scope Lens and just crit every other move, kind of crazy. The
I
fact that
feel
you
like
could run
all it does though is it runs expert bout or band or
nah,
staff.
that's
It doesn't
extremely
need
limiting
to.
in the way you think about it.
You can be more creative. Like Covert Cloak, you could run.
run
Pads against the
lefties.
Zapdos.
Yeah.
Hell, like Grassy Glide is a thing. You could set that up.
Well,
Grassy
Okay,
terrain,
no,
Grassy
not that.
Glide.
let's
No,
not talk
I'm
about
not
that.
even kidding you.
What does it have to do with an item?
Because like you can Grassy Seed it as well.
No.
Good tech.
Yeah.
Fucking get Hurricane to the face. Enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Grassy Seed.
The plus 1
grass.
speed, I don't think anything's gonna hurricane you fast enough.
Okay, immediate offense is it's
It's alright.
weird, right?
After the top 2, it dwindles down.
Yeah, you've got Sandy Shocks.
Sandy
Skeleton
Shocks
Terror
is
is
a
very
real mod.
good.
You're are forgetting the hidden gem that is immediate offense Ditto, alright?
Ditto.
No.
I don't know about how many teams it will come against, but there's matchups that I've looked at. The Ditto looks really fantastic. It's
But-
very limiting in building. It makes your opponent run shit like mono stab that you resist, so you beat it 1v1, which is really weird.
No, Ditto is such a forcing like mon for team prep.
Mm.
And also like maybe they looked around teams, but there's just a lot of teams here that don't have great immediate offense. So Ditto copying the stat boosts that one person's trying to set up with is just really handy for this like division here.
This team looks like it like eliminates stat boosts. You've got Skeledirge and Ditto. It's like you're forcing your opponent into no setup, or if you bring setup, it's got to be creative.
You're making them bring mono band.
Yeah, mono band, mono specs, mono scarf.
Mono choice, like we love it.
Yeah, Helix,
I
you
love
got
it.
anything?
I think
Cresselia is scary.
That it?
thank you for your insightful insight.
Alamomola isn't a real mon.
That's
Aloe
not true.
is
It
fine.
got Scold and Flip Turn and Wish.
It is not a real bulky water.
Well, that's not true.
Okay, can't wait
Again-
for a fairy to 6-0 you soon. Anyway,
I beat. Okay, yes.
Yes.
Continue.
That is Bram is a spinner.
you got
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weezing is a defogger.
Wheezing is a Deofogger. And that's
Oh wait, I do
about
have something else to say. No,
Oh.
no. It is not weak to rocks. And I'm proud.
Yeah, we have our first team that's not weak to rocks.
Well done, but guess what you are? You're weak to Ghost. Wow, no Ghost Resist. Why is Ditto a Ghost Resist? That's not a Ghost Resist.
Also very, very, very weak to dark, which is a nice trait to have, I believe.
Well, at least the Dark Resists are like, they're proper Dark Resists. It's not like
Yeah, like
Murkrow
Amazon
or whatever.
Ground and Weed
Yeah.
Gala are really good.
Yeah.
Zamazenta is a great dark resist. It just doesn't want to be a dark resist every time.
It's a good
Yeah.
physical Dark Resist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you absorb knockoffs like they're candy for your
Mhm.
mouth.
As opposed to
Where
candy for
else
what
do you
other
put
body part?
candy?
Alright, moving on to the next team.
We
Alright,
Okay, I guess
welcome
we're
back
going fun.
everyone. Big Pharma at 12. I can count. I passed my maths, GCSE. This team feels really weird putting all the high tier mons at such a low position, but there's things we'll get to later. Let's talk about the good in this team.
The good is they drafted Tinkerton. It is my favorite draft of all time. Therefore,
Alright,
it
let's
wins.
move on to some
No.
important points.
The good
Um,
is Hydrapple. Terra Hydrapple is the best mon that has ever existed, and it's going to take the world by storm.
Okay.
Let's talk about the actual good things. You've got Dragapult and Terra Necrozma. Now, Terra Necrozma in a good hand it's insane. It's one of the best mons in the format if you can play it well. If you can't, then this team is ranked 12 for a reason. I don't really think it's got the support it needs. I'm a big advocate for screens on the Necrozma team. You've got Tinkerton, but Tinkerton, like so many other roles in this team, that it doesn't really fit screens often. Hit One Top is not a real mon.
Yes, it is. It is great.
We won't talk about how it didn't kill a Chien-Pao with Mach
Okay,
Punch.
but rapid spin's great, intimidate's great, technician's great.
Sure.
It can do triple axle's great.
I think
just
Landorus,
great.
even though he failed off, he still failed on. He's still good in draft. He's not as good.
Yeah.
I don't think Landorus is as good now, but the way it was priced in WPF, it was like 14 to 15 points.
WPF
And that's
WPF
for like
did a lot of that kind of stuff though. They put like a lot of mons that like semi failed off, like really low.
yeah, but
Yeah.
therefore I think here it's like fine budget wise because it's like it's not priced as a top tier mon anymore, so it's a good pickup now.
Yeah. Alright, this is Big Farmer, so let's take a look at Big Farmer's notes.
The offense is just, I love it.
It's pretty damn sick.
Carmine,
Hydrapple's
Keldeo,
scary.
Hydrapple's great.
Fickle Beam, Hydrapple. Like I
That
can't
move
wait.
is so scary.
I can't wait for that to get the like chance to double and then the crit on top of it and do 3 times damage.
I saw it happen. I don't know if it was WPF or like whatever it was, but it crit. It got the double, but it was like into some like super resist and it only did 37, which was really funny.
Hydrapple's going all out for this attack. It's not very
37
effective.
on a crit. Lovely. Love that for you. Big Drapple.
I hate crits.
Yeah, been there. Terra's very good. Hydrapple likes losing its quarter weakness to ice, turning into like a water type, turning into a dark type, turning into a fairy type. Let's see. Now let's talk about the bad. Should we talk about the bad?
No.
Let's
Oh,
not.
all right, let's do it.
Let's talk. Well, the pivot game's strong. I forgot to say that before.
What?
The pivot game.
Where is this man's hazards?
Period game?
Yeah. Pivot.
Oh.
U-turn. Flip turn. Volt
Volt
switch.
switch.
It has
Explosion.
one volt switch.
Okay,
What?
man. Okay, man.
Right.
Landorus
But either
Locust
way.
explosion.
Or just eject button.
Okay. Anyway, important stuff. These hazards, they're okay, but it's like on 3 mons that don't want to run hazards.
Yeah. A Tinkerton can.
Yeah.
Tinka and Lando both want to run it, I think.
Well,
No?
Zando's offensive in this team.
It can be, but also, I mean, you could play like a stallish team if you want to play stall.
This team ain't still, man.
It's
Yeah,
not,
this-
but you
this
can run a Esk.
Yeah. Okay.
We get it, Helix. You like stall.
I don't like stall. I hate stall.
So we've got 2 big things. This team is weak to flying.
Yay!
It's weak to ghost.
You know what's even
It's
crazier?
not weak to rocks.
Not weak to rock, but do you
Yeah,
know
okay, that's
what it
not the
somehow is
craziest.
weak to?
Go on.
Somehow weak to psychic.
Yeah, how did you do that?
How'd you... Come
What
on,
inspired you?
tell us. Tell us how you did that. We're confused. We don't get it. How does someone
You
do
got a
it?
Hitmon top, we got a Grafii,
How is
You've got
someone weak to
Keldeo.
psychic?
and then
To be
like
fair, the mons that are weak to psychic,
They're not good mons.
no.
Keldeo is a
Like-
great mon. I don't want to hear it.
It barely
Well, it's like
Keldeo's
it's
good. I
like it goes
Keldeo.
it goes 1 for 2, right? You got Keldeo, then you got Necrozma and Tinkerton.
Yeah,
So,
I know, but
yeah.
Necrozma's. How often do you Terra Psychic on Necrozma? Like,
Not often
Most
if you're
of the
playing
time.
good, but like you
Well,
play it to a
depends.
position where it doesn't matter that you're dropping your psychic resist because you're about to sweep the shit out of them if you play it well. Don't know if Big Farm
Yeah.
will do that.
I hope
Uh,
it does 37% to something on a crit.
Yo, big Hydrapple moment. Okay, are we good with this team? Are we moving on? Or is there anything else we want to
Indeed.
say?
Yeah, we can move
That
on.
was, let's continue.
This team does not have Indeedee. Alright, and now we have 11, which is Aaron. Aaron. Helix,
Aaron.
you have many words.
I really like this team personally. I think putting this so slow is a sin. I think Terra Gouging Fire is a great mon personally, and I think it'll do great things. Deactic Speed is really good, and it wasn't priced that badly, so like, should be banned in my opinion. Sizer's great, Zapdos is great, and Glamora great. And also,
That's
this
the
team
Glamora
is
we
Shadow
talked
Big
about.
Rock. That is the
That is-
Glamora we talked about.
Yeah, no, the Glamora
And
here
two
is
Sheltons is interesting.
honestly, after talking about all the teams, the fact that this man has Glamora probably bumps him up like a couple of rankings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the Blastoise for Terra Shell Smash core.
Let me say about how Helix lied completely about everything. Helix
Yeah.
hates his
I've
team.
never lied in my life.
Helix has said how Gouging Fire is a fraud. He has said how Deoxys Speed is shit. He has said how this team is awful, and he said how Aaron eats orphan children, which is
I have
something
never said that.
something we're gonna
No.
have to investigate after this
I
video
never
is
said
done.
often. I said occasionally.
Helix didn't say that, I said that, don't worry.
That was sorry, I get them mixed up. They both say weird stuff when the
We
camera's
sound alike.
closed. One's British, one's Helix.
Okay.
One's British, one's stupid.
Yeah. Well,
Fair.
right. Let's
Anyway.
talk serious
Yeah,
about
but
Aaron real
those
quick.
are the same person. What?
Let's talk about Aaron real quick. The offenses immediately, like you got Glamora, you got Sizzle, but like your immediate offense it's whack. Lots of your mons have got to set up. Like Gouging Fire, you can slap a ban, but oh no, I go into my water type and take 23 from Flare Blitz.
So I think this is the only team I've seen that's taken a Ghost, Fighting, Fairy, and Dark all extremely budgeted.
They're all bad.
Yeah.
They are all awful.
I can't wait for you to triple axle Frostlass
Frost
into
doesn't do anything.
a Rocky helmet.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen Frostlass be
Frost-
brought to a draft
Frostlass
game in
is
over
okay.
2 years.
It's got spikes. It's still got spikes.
Does it want to bring spikes?
Yeah.
It's a fast Destiny Bond user.
It
It's alright.
spikes taunt Destiny
Yeah.
Bond and like freeze dry.
And then dies.
It should have been. Sorry to break the fourth wall, guys, but actually I'm not going to say this because it could matter. Anyway,
What?
Aaron, I'll tell you guys later.
Okay.
Biggest cheese in his life.
Yeah.
This team also loses to Mirror Herb with 2 Smashers, a D-Dancer, and a
Hey.
Nasty Plotter.
We know
Yeah.
about this.
No. This is like drafting both Blastoise and Torterra guarantees that someone is bringing Mirror Herb on some kind of offensive mon.
And a
Yeah.
D-Dancer with the Gouging Fire.
Yeah. It's
And
like
since Gouging Fire D-Dances all the time.
this team's
Yeah.
such herb bait, which is tough.
It would, yeah, but the problem is you can't not bait it because your mons don't want to run like choice locked items or just attack.
No.
Bro.
Yeah.
You need
Choice
setup.
X, choice. Great man.
Let's talk about the
Just-
dark type real quick. Why have you got a Murkrow? Please change it. Did you change it?
It's
I
a
know you
VG
made some
It's a VG
transactions.
legend.
Like genuinely, I would rather have had a Cacturn there. I'm not
Honestly,
even-
please, just all this team needs is a good dark type and a good fairy type.
Murkrow was a great
Murkrow-
VGC pick for like
Maybe
2
It
months,
is.
and now
let's
it's
all say it together, guys. This
Biggest-
team
biggest
needs a
tattoo
ghost
counter.
resist. Where is it?
Alright.
It's
This team needs a
Murkrow,
rock
alright.
resist. What?
This team needs a rock resist.
Yeah, Murkrow
Wait,
is
is
the
this
best
another
rock
team
resist.
without a rock resist?
No, it has
They've got
one, it's just
Torterra
awful.
and Gerda, but it's like Torterra. If Torterra terras, it won't terra often because Gouging Fire terras. But if Torterra ever terras, pardon me, then you have your one rock resist in Gerda. I'd love to say that Glamora absolutely shatters this team, but
But at least
Glamora's
he
on
took
this
Glamora.
team.
So just bring Ditto.
Yeah, you won't have fun against Fairy. Fairy will absolutely make you regret picking Glamora because Glamora will give you the hands. Is there much else to say about Aaron's team?
Not necessarily.
There is. We haven't been talking about speed tiers all
Yeah,
this
no,
time.
that's because it's not really important for most of them. Or like, there's not
we
really.
have them on screen. like the teams that we've covered, their speed tiers could be shoddy, they could be good, but I forgot. You can rewind the video and suss that out for yourself, right? This team, why has it got 2 91s? One of them's not a real 91. Never mind. Pause. Is there anything else we want to say about this team?
Yeah, the speed tier is just a bit sus. Like, because you've got no, I want to call this team slow. I'm aware
I agree that it's slow because
I'm aware that there's a Dio speed, but like, then any mon that's like between 120 and 140 is just outspeeding all of like the big threats. Like Dio speed is not like a threat itself.
It has 3 mons that run speed in Zapdos, Gouging Fire, and Glamora, and maybe Frostlass. And like Frostlass and Zapdos are maybes because this team needs a defense in Zapdos, and then Frostlass you have it come to like 2 games. It's
and die turn 1 in one of them.
It's a very 11 team. I think that's all. Anything else? Yeah. Helix?
I plead the fifth.
Helix cannot say what he wants to say because we couldn't air this video if he did. Moving on. Alright, now we are on number 10. This means we are not halfway through and this video is already half an hour long. Can we make this the longest video?
Oh no, you'll have to edit a little bit. Goddamn.
I'm not editing. Actually die.
Editing for nerds.
Yeah. We got that live OBS activity. This team. Let me put out my notes, but I've got things to say about this team.
Great.
Iron bands make that money. I'm never saying that again.
Brian Hands.
Iron Star and Terra is probably the worst Terra I've ever seen in my life. So.
No,
okay,
it's not.
You shut your mouth, all right?
It's good.
Awful mon.
It runs dice and it hits its.
Never coming. When you have Terra Enamoris, Terra Thorns is never coming.
Nah, because if a team's full of special walls, you're running Terra Iron Thorns. It works.
No, you're not. You're running Iron Hands.
Like, okay, yeah, you're running Iron Hands, but like you're running Terra Iron Thorns, all right?
Let's talk about the good things about this team. Enamoris.
Meowscarada, great pair. Iron Hands, fantastic mon. Cyclizar, fantastic to pair with
Because
Enamoris.
it's got Shed Tail, Helix, it's got Shed Tail, this mon's got Shed Tail.
Okay. Look, Heatran's great. Vaporeon's great. Actually, about Volcarona's great.
Hey, we don't talk about that here.
About what?
We wait until we pause.
Like, okay, sure, this team isn't very defensive, but it's just a hyper offense team.
It's HO. It's got 6 points Staraptor, which is funny. If that mon gets 2 kills this whole season, I will laugh and I will request Staraptor to be moved to 4 points.
But if Iron Hands gets 5 kills this season, I'll get Iron Hands tattooed on my left calf.
Alright, you heard it here,
Terminal.
folks.
Make it work. I don't think there's much else to say about this team.
We're playing week 7. I will sack all my mons to Iron Hands.
We're getting Iron Hands on Helix's body.
For legal reasons, that's a
no, it's not a joke. That was actually cut out. That's the only editing I'm doing. Iron Hands will be on Helix's body in 2025.
Iron Hands, I would willingly do.
Enough about Iron Hands. At least
Iron Thorn
on this team can be brought. Every single mon on this team will be brought at some point.
There is not one mon that will be beyond the bench other than Vaporeon.
Staraptor.
Other than Staraptor.
Staraptor, fine.
Vaporeon it's alright. It's such an overrated mon.
Why is your only removal Cyclizar when Cyclizar wants to use it one turn for Shed Tailing?
To be fair, it's Gen 9 where you don't really get a lot of removal, and Cyclizar is a great option for that.
It is.
Like, Assault Path Cyclizar is amazing.
No, just run Shed Tail. Stop being weird.
Shed Tail is a move that should be banned, and if anyone brings it, they are stupid.
Well, you told me that a bit too late. Anyway, let's talk about the actual good things about this team.
We already did.
Let's talk about the bad things about this team.
I think you did that exact
stinky.
line 10 minutes ago.
How's this team? Oh my god, guys. Holy fucking shit. This team is not weak to Ghost.
But you wanna know what it is weak to? Rocks.
Bro, he's not wrong.
And it's also kind of weak to flying.
It does have one of the best rock resists in the game with Mr. Hands, but...
Mr. Bands?
The thing is, like... The flying weakness is not as big of a deal on this sort of hyper offense team It's just not. You
No,
don't care about it as much. The rock weakness is a huge deal because you're switching back and
It is.
forth.
Yeah, this
Trying
team
to
is
get into
pivot
position.
central. If you're an Amarys picking up 7 kills a game, then you're doing something wrong, and I fear that you already are doing something wrong with having no proper way of removal without getting your cycles are close combated.
Yeah.
Which is difficult.
It's just the rock's doing. You're wearing boots on like every mon.
And
also true.
Mons don't want to run boots on this team. They want to run Life Orb, they want to run Band, they want to... This team doesn't like Life Orb.
No, because it's so frail.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
it still likes band. It still likes expert belt. Still likes a good pixie plate. Like,
Yeah. Or the new, like, fairy ribbon or whatever it's called.
Hard to
It's,
agree.
it's... Huh?
I said I agree.
Yeah. It's like a miracle seed, but for fairy moves.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yep. Okay, is there much else we want to say about Terminal?
No.
Nah, this is. I like the team.
Needs more
Actually-
knockoff users.
Yeah. No, it's got 2. It's fine. Alright, moving
No,
on
you need like
to...
9.
Moving on to number 9, and then number 9.
No,
What
pause.
is that? What is it? Hello, welcome back.
No
what?
removal.
No, 9 Viperific. Hello. No removal.
I really like Empoleon here.
Empoleon lost Defog. That guy
Like,
is
the
a
top
fraud.
6 is really good. Azumarill is okay, and then the bottom 2 are never coming to a game.
Sceptile
But-
gets Shed Tail.
Nah,
actually?
Mousehold is
Yeah.
coming. Mousehold will come.
Huh.
Trust me. If he
How
needs
is
like
garbage?
no, you don't understand. Like you just need to be lucky. You run protected pads and you just hit every single population bomb. All right.
Oh,
No,
so
you
you're saying
don't.
Chris?
You
Just
just
say you
run knockoff on every single one of your mons, which gets
You
knockoff.
don't need that offensive mon when you have Darkrai, Terra Annihilate, Landorus, and Thundurus Therian, though. And Arcanine Hisui.
Yeah, no, you've just like this is another hyper offense team.
Yeah, I
And
find it
now
weird
we
that you
drop-
drafted 2 flying types without flying type stab.
Nah,
It's like they don't have any weaknesses,
honestly,
really.
this is fine because you're not necessarily going for the flying type stab with them. Like he's
Well, you
still
can't.
cooking. But I mean, you can run a physical Thundy set. I'm gonna be for real. It's not great,
Yeah.
It seems actually really solid.
but yeah, no, the team is solid. We're starting to enter the territory of like it's
They-
actually a good team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would not
like,
draft...
no
We
weaknesses,
haven't talked about Terra
good
Annihilate,
hazards.
but Terra
Yeah, no,
Annihilate's
Terra
good.
Annihilate nuts. Why? I don't know why this thing is still legal. I'm gonna be honest.
No,
Well,
it's
because
good.
WPF is every Terra legal.
Yes. We'll
Look, I
talk
just
about
love
that
that.
later.
Look, after seeing that final gambit in Ogerpon, alright, I'm really sad.
Mm-hmm. Alright, should we move on to the next team, or is there anything else we want to say?
Well, we
I
barely
think that's
spoke about
honestly it. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's just a hyper offense team, and the way that it moves quickly,
Yeah.
we're going to move quickly into the next team. Alright, this is Lantern Comics team at 8. Lantern picked up what I would like to call interesting. This team is the first team that actually resists Ghost type. Can we get a round
Yay.
of applause?
Absolutely
No.
not.
We
But
can't,
you can,
because
you
this
can
team
get.
is weird.
Okay,
Okay,
it's
to be
weird.
fair, it barely resists ghosts. Its ghost resists are never coming to a game with Wo-Chien and Skuntank. Wo-Chien isn't real, and
Wo-Chien
Skuntank
is
barely
very real. He's got funny eyes.
No.
No, Wo-Chien
Fair enough.
exists, alright. Wo-Chien is a draft mon, alright.
Terapagos is the best ghost resist here.
Well,
Yeah, okay, no
that is
shit.
true.
It's almost like it's immune. But like the point is, it's
Okay.
not only you got Terapagos, you finally got Skuntank, Wo-Chien, and technically Greninja, alright?
Greninja
Greninja
is
just
a
resist
ghost
anything.
killer.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that'll do.
The Terra options are really weird for me. I would have rather Terra Greninja and Terra Urshifu Rapid.
Terapagos.
Okay.
Or is Terapagos Teraband?
Do you think that they would allow a 700 base stat total Pokemon with 120 base?
Anyways,
with
the
stab?
Thunders get rainy. Those Thunders get rainy dance or rain.
Don't
yeah,
call
yeah.
it Rainy Dance ever again. But let me check.
Does it get the rainy thing?
It gets rainy day, yes it does.
Okay, if it gets rainy day, why doesn't he just tear Urshifu, Rapid, and Greninja and then do like a mini rain team and do like a choice banded?
It does get Rain Dance. So
Water
does
Urshifu.
Wo-Chien.
Then just make Urshifu Rapid Terra. Please change your Terra to Urshifu Rapid. I am begging
No,
of you.
no. Let this man cook, because Terra Thunder Eye has a lot going for
No,
it.
but
No.
Terra Water, Choice Banded, Urshifu Rapid, and Rain probably does more damage than Chiyu.
Okay.
It does, by the way.
I didn't ask. All right. I don't care if it does
Give me
more
a calc.
damage. It's
Give
about
me a
its
calc.
feasibility.
Give me a calc.
No. I'm
Alright,
never letting you do maths again.
Yeah, fuck
Do slow,
maths.
bro.
Maths is the opposition.
Look,
Nah, I'm doing slow, bro.
this draft started out so poorly because you
Yeah.
went
Two hit
Greninja
KO
round
slow.
one.
Round 1
Two hit
Greninja,
KO
round 2
bro.
Screamtail.
Like
Two
round
hit
one
KO
Greninja
slow,
is
bro.
like fine, is okay. If
No,
you really
it's
like
not.
Greninja,
No, it is not.
no. If you really like Greninja, sure, go for it. Round
King
two,
Gambit was around, Spectra was around, Iron Valiant was around. Now
And Gambit is doo-doo, and anyone who uses it is doo-doo.
Okay.
Okay.
We actually have to cut ties with Helix here for what he just said. This is
Yeah.
not
Hey,
okay.
Gambit is my mascot. I'm allowed to say it.
No, that's like
No, he gets the pass for that then.
Yeah,
No, that's
No,
like
I'm
saying
sorry.
my wife sucks.
your wife does suck.
Okay.
Yeah,
Moving
What
on, we're gonna have to figure out Helix.
Nah,
Is there anything else we want to say about this team before we figure out Helix?
I think for once
weak
this
to
team is
fighting.
actually decently defensive.
It's weak to fighting, and then it wants to Terra out on Terra
Yeah, it's
Edge.
defensive, but all the defense is weak to fighting. Gudra, Hisui, Wo-Chien, Skuntank.
And please explain to me how Screamtail is weak to fighting.
Dreamtail isn't real.
Screamtail will die to my spike spam.
You can't just ignore a quad
Oh, I
resist to
can.
fighting.
Oh, we can, and that's why we're moving on to the next team. Alright, we are here with Tark. Tark is a cool team. I like Tark's team because Tark has got
Hyper
Terra
offense.
Latias. I don't know what you just said. But do you know why I
Hyper
don't like this
offense.
team? Because it's got Monkey Dory. Fuck Monkey Dory. Monkey Dory
Hyper
shit.
offense, your fastest mon being Raikou is wild.
It is wild. What is up with that? Why have you got hyper offense but hyper offense slow? Slow offense, no web.
I mean, Samurai Hisui's can be scarfed every single week. But besides
Or
that, I mean,
AV,
plays a good
yeah.
speed boost, actually.
Yeah, but then it only reaches
Also-
like 140 something speed.
All of the offense requires something to debilitate it to make it offensive, though. Like, Blaziken requires Protect, Samrat requires Scarf, Latias requires Setup, Earth Luna is garbage, Raikou requires Setup, Monkey Dory is great, and I love Monkey Dory.
Okay, Ursaluna is not garbage, it just requires a burn.
It's garbage.
It's garbage.
It just sits there.
I don't
Your
want
team's
to.
cool.
Yeah.
If you can use it, it's a great team. But on
Yeah.
paper, it's not a great team.
If this is a Tark team, then Tark will do well with it. But if it's not
Yeah.
a Tark team, then Tark will do shit with it. Let's talk about the type matchups. This team is not weak to ghost types. Fucking let's
Weak to bug
go.
type. It's the only team I've
How'd you
ever
do
seen
that,
in my
though?
life weak to bug
How'd you
type.
do that? Why'd you wake up in the morning and decide, I'm gonna be weak to bug types?
I mean, to be fair, what has an offensive bug move that you're really scared of? other than
U-turn.
Bug
Everything has U-turn.
That's true.
It's like literally, it's just getting clicked every fucking time.
How can you have a team that doesn't switch into U-turn?
Can someone draft? What's the variant of Volcarona that's fighting Slitherwing?
Slimberwing.
Slitherwing dominates this team.
It does. It gives everything the hands of the iron. No.
What?
No.
On to the
Yeah.
next one.
On to the next one.
You want-
Alright, guys.
Flavor.
That isn't even the right
You
tab.
didn't.
Shut up. We have Ft.Faulty Chunks team. This team is pretty good. Is that the right number?
Yeah,
4,
6.
3. Yeah, it is. Cool. This team is pretty cool. It's Terra Captains. Very fun. Tornado's Furion with Terra is very good. Quaquaval, it's okay. Helix, what have you got to say about this team?
It's weird.
Yeah. That is...
Warranty, Iron Treads, Quaquaval, Gengar, Rillaboom do not belong together. Rillaboom with Iron Treads
Rillaboom with
great
Iron
variant.
Treads is good. Rillaboom with Gengar's good.
Rillaboom with Iron Treads is not good.
Yes, it is. It gets high
Oh
horsepower.
wait, does it get headlong?
It gets high horsepower and
Not a
earth
real
power.
move. You're gonna miss.
He doesn't miss those.
I'm bringing Bright Powder every week against him.
That's
Anyways,
not
Sylveon
legal.
is alright.
You get a forfeit loss.
Don't care, didn't ask. Lokix is great, should be Terra. Snorlax
No.
is fat.
Snorlax is fat.
Colossal is
Colossal's good for this
awful.
team. Don't say
I think
that.
the best mon on this team is Hatcham.
I think the best team on this mon is Hatcham. Anyway, Faulty, would you
personally
like
am
to
a
talk
big
about your
Hatcham
team?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. First of all,
Alright,
Quaquaval-
we're not moving on.
Oh.
Continue. Wait.
First of all, Quaquaval is a fantastic Terra Cap, alright?
It's
I
alright.
like, sure, on paper, it's not great, but just the ability to get off, like, one extra coverage move with a mon that just sweeps.
Terra
It's
Bug,
fantastic.
let's go.
Like,
Guess what? This is a paper team.
yeah, alright, fine, alright, Helix,
And
alright.
my team, Scissors.
Look, all I'm proud of is that I'm not weak to Ghost, alright?
Let's go,
You're
you're
weak to
neutral to
rock.
Ghost.
Hey,
But you're
look, I
weak to
picked up
rock.
Snorlax. It's like the best Ghost resist on the fucking planet, alright?
You're weak to rock.
Is there anything else we want to say about Faulty Chunk Team Man?
Yeah, for a team that
it's-
resists Ghost so much, you really lose to Annihilate.
Yeah, I sure do, alright. I can't wait to face that one mon. But also,
And
at least,
Marketo.
even, okay, yeah, no, I can't wait for someone to draft that. But, like, the point is, even if I'm slightly weak to rocks, at least I have two of the best spinners on the planet.
That's true.
Who?
So, at least has a
Quaquaval
removal
and
of the
Treads.
Quaquaval, no one has ever called that the best spinner on the planet.
It's
Iron Tread is a good
unironically
spinner.
one of the best spinners.
No,
But you never want to bring it. You never want to bring it.
it's not one of the best because they go into the Ghost type. Because they...
And because, like, you want Quaquaval to be offensive. You don't want Rapid Spin.
No, you can run it defensively.
Yeah,
You can, but that's a waste of a Terra.
Doesn't
In
it
my-
get Roost?
yeah, it gets
It
roost.
might.
It gets roost. It gets bulk up. Like, bulky sets are a thing.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bring him?
It gets Endure as well if you want to get an extra chip with Rocky
Yeah.
Helmet.
The point is, like, even if I want to bring bulky Quaquaval, Tornadus is still a Terra Cap. And
Yeah.
Tornadus is a fantastic still cat Terra Cap. Like, bulky Quaquaval can work here. So therefore, it's still like a decent spinner here.
Words are being said that are true. Fact checked by real WPF members.
But after all, we all know the real removal here is Hatcham, alright?
Hat Rem with that
I think
magic
Hatcham
bounce.
is great, and whoever helps you build a Hatcham set is like the greatest draft league player ever.
Yeah, no, honestly, they are.
Moving on to someone who's better at drafts than both of these two.
Dump.
Alright, next up is Vasil. This team, he's got Bax Slowking Galan. This is the new Spicy Mayo. This is the new Halucha Tapu Koko. This is not funny.
This is the new Sneasler Rillaboom. Or I guess
You are not interesting. But
Can we just talk
that
about
doesn't mean
GU in the snow?
we can actually.
we can talk about
Cheers.
GU in snow.
Chi is an interesting snow abuser, because anything that wants to benefit from the snow on the opponent's team is going to get blasted by a Chi.
Also,
Yeah.
I think this team simultaneously has the best and worst defense at the same time.
Yeah, you have Corviknight. And you
Primarina.
have Bax in snow and Primarina.
Marina.
And Slowking Galar.
That is a mon that is on his team. AV Chiyu will come to one game and it will lose.
You're
Yeah.
losing brain cells.
I've never done that in
Um,
my life.
Toadskrull is awful.
No,
It's
Yes.
not awful. It's a decent remover.
it's got T-spikes.
But
This
it's the
can have
thing.
no. Okay, it does have a ground
This
poison.
team has, like, very few offensive mons. And it's
But they're
basically
very
Excalibur,
But
Chi-Yu.
the offensive mons
Terra
are good. Well,
Heracross.
no, it's got Baxcalibur, it's got
Actually-
Chi-Yu, it's got Noivern, it's got Primarina, it's got
Okay.
Regieleki, it's got Heracross.
No,
That's 6
I would
guys.
say
No,
the issue with the offensive mons is you always know what they're gonna do. Baxcalibur, Chi-Yu, Noivern, and Regieleki are always doing the same thing.
You aren't ready for Blizzard Baxcalibur.
look, Excalibur, Chi-Yu, and Terra Heracross are, like, my main offensive mons here that I'm looking at. But that's really all you fucking need. Like, this is
Primarina's
still
offensive.
It's, yeah, it offends me, alright? That's all it is.
That...
Loses to Melodic.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
Stop
does.
It's
It
got
gets a
Regieleki.
spike up and it bloody energy balls.
Okay.
This team only has one spiker. This team has 2 spikers. Heracross gets spikes. That's pretty sick.
Okay, Heracross is never spiking. Let's not. say
Heracross
this.
is always spiking. That's my go. And that's why we're moving
Oh.
on to... Is it time to
Wait.
do that?
Wait.
No.
Rock
Listen.
Week.
Rock Week. Only neutral to Ghost. Wow. Why should Ghost resist you? Alright, is that everything we want to say about this team? Is there more
Yeah,
words that we
pretty
need to
lucky
spew from our
garbage.
mouth?
Yeah.
Okay, that's about it. Alright, next up we have maybe the worst team in the thing. We just have to pander. Alright, back after a little break, and we have Helix's team. Helix has got a very, very good team. Urshu single hits like a truck. Your team, if you have a team after Urshu single is done with it, it's tough to switch into. Banded Urshifu feels like it's got no switch ins with Terra fighting or Terra Dark. The Wicked Blow nerf is quite good, but then Golden Go, if you're Terra Fairy, just takes it out with Make It Rain. It's a very good combo.
That start of that sentence just sounds like a YouTube title. Urshifu single strike Terra Dark choice band has no switch-ins.
Oh my god!
Crazy.
Crazy stuff.
Just wait until he pulls out some Heat Jolteon set.
OBS is working, Helix, yes.
Okay, because I
Why?
can't see the overlay on my screen.
Oh, I'm not. I'm screen sharing the wrong thing.
Oh,
Let me.
Do you want to restart that?
I didn't say that.
No, it's fine. It's scuffed. We already know. Everything's good.
Here is
Yeah.
Helix iconic team.
Iconic, some would say.
Everyone would say it's iconic. It is a Helix team.
And if you wouldn't say
Sure.
iconic, we're gonna find you and bat you.
I'm gonna
Good
find you and
speed
take you away from
tiers.
your parents.
Yeah, your parents will not see you. And that's why we're moving on to the next team. And that's why we're coming back, because
Because I deserve all the screen time.
Look, you got a Gliscor, alright? I like that. That was quite a steal, because I think it was like, what, like, is that 14 points or something?
it was cheaper
Also-
than normal, because it lost Roost.
Yeah, but like,
Packet watch for Gliscor.
still, for some reason in this, like, with the mons we have right now, Gliscor still performs well. It's fantastic.
Can I add no rock weaknesses at all?
No, not only are you not rock weak, you have a rock mon to take advantage of the rock weak teams.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That is, you can.
And I'm not ghost weak either.
But you are Ice Weak, Ice Weak, Ice Weak.
No, I'm not. Coldingo and melodic.
Freeze Dry.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Real
throw.
move.
That is a freeze dry move.
Only
Bundle
three
will kill
mons
you.
get three mons get freeze dry.
But we would say that bundle kills you, but unfortunately the bundle team isn't good. So
That's not
Oh.
true, and that's why we're moving on to the next team, which is good. Next up is Scoothawk with what was in contention for one of the best teams.
Mhm.
These last three teams, you'll have issues finding what's wrong with them. Little spoiler, flying weak. But let's talk about the good. Let's talk about the good. Holy shit! What a top six.
yeah,
Yeah. Other than Regsteel losing Toxic and Seismic Toss, this team is fabulous.
no, this is great. I love Tusk as a first pick because then it gets like all your utility out the way immediately. Like
Yeah.
if you didn't get another spinner or another hazard setter, you it wouldn't be great. But you'd
He
still
got
be fine.
Defog, Noctowl, and that's it. But I mean, he's got Tusk,
Yeah, but you got Tusk. It's just the best spinner in the game.
and he's got two other Rockers. So it's like
Yeah,
it's not where it's forced into running Rock Spin every week.
I think Terra's a little questionable on it, but like hell, if
I
you
would have rathered Terrapon personally.
yeah, no, you had Terra Hearthflame there. That is
Mm.
like
Round two.
the best mon. Yeah, you got that round 2 somehow. That is like the best mon to Terra ever to exist.
Yeah.
Like I get it,
But,
in this league it was like 7 points to Terra it, but even so, like I'd rather you Terra Latios over the Great Tusk.
Yeah.
That's still a better Terra. But like, hey, look, you have this Terra cap, but your team still works. Your team is still fantastic. Like Terra Manaphy is also a busted Terra cap. I really
It is.
like. It's not limited to one set. You get Tail Glow or Take Heart, and hell, like a spec set is like all right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I sing my praises about this team. It's got great speed tiers. It's not really weak to anything.
It's a great team, yeah.
No, I really like
It's
it.
speed tiers as well. perfect.
Weak
No
and
holes.
rock.
Yeah, I think we made a comment on this that this is literally perfect speed.
It's literally perfect. These speed tiers are maybe something faster than Kilowatts was like the only thing that could be commented on. But these speed tiers are fucking perfect.
Yeah, but
Other than maybe the 100 to 87, but like
even then, like there's like 197 speed mon that's Vivillon.
And I like your double 110s with an Ogre That's something we'll see later on. It lets one be a Scarfer, which I like 110 Scarfers personally.
Yeah, it also lets
Yeah.
Latias be a defensive mon if it really wants to be.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Fuck it, maybe you want to Specs Manaphy, or you just want to.
I
Like,
don't
be a
associate
defensive
with you
marker.
guys.
He doesn't associate with us, but do you know who we do associate with? And with number 2, we have this guy. You two take it away because
Yeah.
I'm not sorry.
You aren't allowed
You
to
can
fuck
just
with
say
that.
it's yourself, all right? Like
No.
there is no
No.
shame. I haven't met a single person in defense
Okay,
division
anyway.
who
So,
disagrees.
there's no ground type. I mean, wait, no steel type that's real. Orthworm is garbage.
Do we want to?
We wanna what?
You guys can watch my week 2 battle against Helix to find out why Orthworm is a real Pokemon.
Yeah.
Shedtail is a move that should be banned.
No.
I really like the defensive core, DOD, Mandibuzz.
I really like the cause. Like Ursaluna Blood Moon with Ogerpon as Terracaps. Like you've got one really fast special attack, one really fast physical attacker, and you've got one really slow but massively fucking bulky physical attacker.
Yeah.
Like those two together are great compliments. In
They
my-
love each other very much.
Like especially if like Ursula Bloodbone doesn't want a Terra, you've got like a thing that resists water and ice in a Terra Ogerpon Wellspring. Like it'll be
Yeah.
fantastic for that.
Yeah.
Iron
Raging
Moss
Bolt
also a
is
great partner
stupid.
with it because like
Mm.
Iron Moss suffers against like maybe ground types, but then Ogerpon will just deal with them anyway, Wednesday or Friday. It's fine.
Yeah, Ogerpon.
It's fantastic.
So I put this in my title of the week 2. I think Ogerpon is so good in draft. This mon, it only has to spam water and grass moves, but it does it so well.
Yeah.
Unbelievably well. And let me talk about the rest of my team because I think you guys are ignoring some of the good guys.
No.
Deoxys defense is
Deoxys defense.
super
I
good.
did say DOD is good.
It's a stupid
okay.
fucking wall. I've never used it before, but then I saw you use it like 1 week, and I was like, "Wow, this is amazing! I'm now sold on the DoD train. Put it as a 22-point mon."
And now Rabombi. Let's talk about Rabombi.
Yeah, everybody knows what Ravombi does. It sets webs and then dies. All right.
And it
You haven't given it
ability
Terra.
swaps.
I
With
It's a Jolteon.
don't
skill
care.
swaps with Urshifu so I can protect.
Yeah. Okay. Good luck getting that off.
Well, physical, yeah. Terrakion also 11 points. Very funny.
Yeah, you spent 11 points on a PU mon. Damn. All right. You were really going out for
Honestly, I got scammed. But speaking of scammed, and finally, we have someone who threatened us with legal action if we did not put them in number 1. It was over for us. It was not looking good for us. Our PR teams, they got Iron Valiant, Spectre, King Gambit.
Yeah, Fedora's team, like, I think you could have completely shat the bed and just drafted like 7 1-point mons after that. Getting Val Spec Terra Gambit is just an insanely busted top 3. Like, I'm like borderline serious that you could have just picked any 7 mons at the end.
It's not just because they're free of like top tier mons. It's because they're free top tiers that synergize with each other.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like Spectria only struggles against really bulky dark types or normal types, and Iron Val just bullies them both.
Yeah.
Like, that's first of all an instant great pairing. But then to have a slow, bulky, massively physical attacker in King Gambit, who gets Terra, and I personally think this should be Terra banned. A Terra King Gambit to like round out the top 3, fantastic. Like I literally don't think there is a better 3-man core in the group. Like
Well, Anyway, Helix, what have you got to say about Fedora's team?
It's scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's all the iconic man wants to say on it.
and that's all we have to say. Thank you all for watching this 1 hour long video. I'm gonna milk this for 59 more seconds, so it's exactly an hour long.
Well, then we
What
can
have
be
you-
respectful and talk about the rest of the
Let's
mons.
talk about politics.
Let's talk about
No.
politics. What do you guys think of what's going on in? All right, so they've got good
Tentacruel,
removal.
Good removal. You've got Tentacruel. You've got Komala.
They got Moltres, and everyone
does
in the fucking
debug.
PR chat kept on sucking this mon's dick. This was not cool. They kept on saying that Zarude was the new coming of God, which is
It
really
is.
weird.
I did
I
not
don't
say
know.
it was the
Moltres
new
is
coming of
debug.
God. I said it
Told
was
you that.
good into my
Many
team.
people were saying that it was the new coming of God, which is kind
It
of
is.
weird. It's the new coming of God. Zarude's our new overlord. I hope you all
this is-
enjoyed this PRs with me, Helix, and Faulty. Thank you very much to Ehmcee and Nala for the help. There is 9 seconds left before we all die. We'll miss you.
Hey guys, did you know that in terms of male and female Pokemon breed,